What is up, viewers? My name is SDSK, and welcome back to another episode of Cupid, a visual novel. Thank you guys once again for all the support on this series. I really do appreciate it. And with that said, we ended last episode in quite a bit of a spicy end, or so I'd imagine from the text that's on the screen right now. If you guys haven't watched the last 3 episodes, there'll be a link in the description below for the series playlist. Definitely check it out because it is kind of a story-based thing. It's more cohesive that way. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue our journey to fall in love in France. Emily had begun to imagine his lips on her neck. On one of those... What? Oh, cold nights. Damn, son, that shit was hot. It's getting hot in here with me. Well, cold, cold nights. Whatever. Emily shook her head, trying to erase the thoughts in her mind. They were having a perfectly mundane conversation. She didn't know where those thoughts came from. Fortunately, her father didn't seem to notice. Wait, how would her father notice? Like, her father just looks over?
Daughter, are you thinking about fucking the monsieur? That is outrageous.
But, father, how are you able to tell?
Because I'm your father. I can read your mind. Of course. What? How do you think I got here?
Anyway, let's continue. Music and loneliness struck a nerve with Paris. That was whatever friggin' first name is. He had immersed himself in the music, tutoring his students and Catherine. Ever since his wife had gotten sick. It had been 6 years. But sometimes the nights were cold. For Francis and the Marquise was speaking to his soul. For Francis. I'll say Francis. I don't freaking know his name. For Francis, the Marquis was speaking to his soul. He was a kindred spirit. He wasn't a pompous showboat like all the other royalty Catherine had played for. The Marquis even had a wine collection he wanted to show Marcus. Marcus, sure. Marcus. I don't know why. I wonder how you actually say that name, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't freaking care. Such a down-to-earth, generous young man. Emily, your face is flushed. Are you all right? I'm fine. Just the sun, probably. Nothing. I'm not thinking about fucking the. I mean, what? I wasn't thinking about anything. Nothing at all. Shh, father, shut up. Look at the music over there. Anyway, this was not true, of course. The afternoon sun had already lost most of its heat. Thankfully, Catherine proved a distraction. She ran towards their little hovel and flung her arms around her father's torso, chattering happily about gardens and butterflies. A young, ragged woman followed behind her. Emily wasn't sure how old the girl was. Her dirty blonde hair hid the left side of her face. She could see faint traces of scars peeking through. A surge of motherly affection caught hold of her heart. "Hello there, young lady." She looked down at her toes, but she gave her a shy smile. By the way, if you want to know what happened to the left side of her face or anything like that, first episode. That's why I said it's a series. It's best watched in order. I see you've made a crown of flowers. You look very pretty. Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Catherine gave it to me. Sister, this is Rosa. She's really nice. She knows the name of all the flowers in Sir Gilly's garden. Gilly, yeah, sucker. I don't know why I said that. Catherine, there you go again with your silly names. Sister, help me convince Papa to let Rosa stay with us. Okay.
Catherine?
Papa, please, let her stay with us. She doesn't have anywhere to go.
Now, Catherine, that is not very nice. Rosa here is a girl, and I haven't interacted with her in ages. 6 years to be exact. That's why I said she's a girl. To make sure she actually is a girl.
If you're new to my series, I say a lot of things that just don't make sense and just are completely random. I don't know why. ADHD or something. Whatever they say. Or ABCD. I think that's what it is. She's not a kitten. Oh,
She is not a kitten you can just pluck from the street and take home, like you always do with stray animals.
I don't know where that voice was going. It started off old and it started when it's like a judge at a beauty pageant.
Oh my God, it is a terrible dress. You call that a dress? There's nothing there.
Anyway,
You shall not pass. Goodness knows we have to.
oh no, wait, oh god, I didn't read it. Go back, please. Goodness, something about stray cats.
Goodness knows we have all the stray cats of France living in our house.
Yes, I know she's not a kitten. I know she's a girl. God. But shouldn't we take her home even more so? Francis sighed. Gilly chuckled under his breath. He was clearly enjoying this exchange. Your daughter seems very, Your daughter has some very unique views, Sir Pereed. Well, Sir Gilly, what do you think? Huh? Gilly's face lost his casual bystander look. You're a marquis. I'm sure my father would follow your orders, right? Shouldn't we take Rosa home? Gilly's brows furrowed at being put on the spot so suddenly. He stole a glance at Francis, who was silently pleading him with his eyes to not humor the child. He cleared his throat. Well, sure, it's up to your father since he owns the house. He will have to clothe and feed Rosa, you see. But I've got all that figured out. Ever since my sister moved to work, nobody minds the house anymore. And I have to wash the dishes every time. It sucks. Papa's so busy, and we always have enough food for the two of us. If Rosa stays, then I wouldn't be so lonely on my own. Lonely on my own? Yeah, sure. She'll wear my sister's old clothes, and we'll mind the house when both sister and father are away. Boom, bitch! It's perfect. She can wash the dishes sometimes, and I'll wash them sometimes. Gilly and Francis shared a look. And besides, if it were up to me, I'd have people take one girl home in their house and give her food. What? Girls don't even eat that much. Not sure about boys. She thought for a bit. But I'm sure it's not too much that people can't take them home to. One time I ate one whole plate of potatoes and my stomach hurt. If Rosa was there, I wouldn't have eaten so much. Maybe. I like Catherine. Gildy couldn't help but laugh. Francis rubbed his neck in embarrassment.
I'm so sorry, sire. She's headstrong.
Father, I'm sure taking Rosa in wouldn't be much trouble to us for us financially, yes? My new work pays better. I'm sure we can adjust. Well, about that, perhaps if Rosa works in my household, it wouldn't be much of a burden for your family, Sir Pereed. Sir Gilly is great.
You truly are a kind soul, sire.
Not at all. I'm sure I need her help more than she needs mine. Isn't that right, Rosa?
In that case, I would love to offer my home to Rosa. Although I'm still worried that this is supposed to be more complicated, sire. What about her family or her friends? Are we violating any laws, perhaps? I'm not even sure.
As long as it's consensual, sire, the details can be smoothed out later. The girl was quiet the whole time. She was looking at her toes, or at Catherine. Rosa.
Oh, Rosa, do you have any family, relatives, or friends you stay with?
No, sire. Oh, no, sire. My mother died a long time ago. But she guides me always. So don't be compelled. Oh, so please don't be compelled to mind me. No, no, don't go back to the street, Rosa. It's September. It's gonna be really cold soon. Sir Gilly will never give you, will even give you work. Stay with us. But Catherine, it's so weird. I don't know. Your father, he looks all old. What if he tries to make advances on me or something? Already an old priest tried to do that. It was weird.
All right. She can stay for the night.
Papa!
Just for tonight. Then we'll see if she wants to stay for longer.
Whew, that's a lot of reading right there. Catherine cannot hold people in their place because,
Catherine, you cannot hold people in their place just because you want them there. Do you understand?
I need water. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes when I do the British voice, it sticks, and I can't get rid of it. I've been times where I do it, and I just can't stop speaking in that voice. It's very difficult. It's a hard life I live.
If Rosa wants to leave, she may leave. You cannot keep her like an object.
Gilly cleared his throat. This is sound advice, Sir Pereed. Yes, Papa, I understand.
Rosa, please make yourself comfortable in our home.
Thank you. Papa is the best. B-E-S-T. Best. Catherine turned to Gilly again. Sir Gilly, don't you think if everyone with the house takes one person, nobody would freeze in winter? You should make it into a law. They'll obey you because you're a marquis, and because you're tall. Oh no, I don't know why I'm doing an old voice. Oh, so people obey my orders because I'm tall. That's a compliment. Well, you're taller than my papa, at least. He'll never be a marquis. Wow, shit. This shit's firing shots over here, man. My pa's a little bitch. You're a 6-foot tall midget. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. You're 6'1". That shit is tall as fuck. I don't know why I go gangster all the time. I'm 6'1", so I guess everyone listens to me. And as I want you to leave a like on this video. Or not. It's up to you. It's really up to you. It's fine, really. Francis pulled on his daughter's ear with embarrassment.
Catherine, mind your manners. I'm so sorry, sire.
Gilly shook his head, his eyes trailing over the Pereed family. Emily watched him curiously. That same sadness once again surfaced for the briefest moment. You have a lovely family, sire. I'm quite jealous. You want me to settle down myself? Oh, you make me want to settle down myself someday. He chuckled. Maybe. Emily's heart skipped a beat. Did he just look at her when he said that? She couldn't be sure. Catherine is perfect the way she is. It is one of the reasons why I am very invested in her. Gilly knelt I can't freaking read. Gilly knelt down so that he was eye to eye with Catherine. He patted her head. You have a very intelligent and kind-hearted girl, Catherine. You are a very, you are a star. Insert whatever the correct phrase is in your mind. Everyone just say it in your minds and pretend I'm saying it because I don't freaking know what that is. Someday, I know you will change the world. At least I'd like to see you try. Mother. Oh my God, what the hell? Help me, Mother. Oh shit, Mother. My chest. I can't breathe. No. What the hell? Catherine. Chapter 2. Papuri. Isn't it? It's funny, is it not? Oh, they always leave you. Such is the way of the world. The more you love, the more you lose, sucker. Oh, it seems like they'll stay forever, but they never do they? I'm the only one who stays, my lovely bros. Shit, my love is the only love you need, sucker. You were always so weak. Little weak ass bitch. Shit. I don't like so get into it, dude. Always so loving the people who did not deserve it. Shit. I told you to get rid of her, didn't I? I told you to be very wary, shit. I knew from the start, my Rose. She was nothing but selfish. She led you astray. What happened? I'm lost. Oh, she was nothing but selfish. She led you astray. I don't know what happened. Did I miss something? I don't know what happened. She led you astray. Catherine was a curse, dude. She drove you to a love I warned you about. I knew she would cause you pain. I'm glad she's dead. I'm glad you're... What? Catherine's dead? What the fuck is going on? This game just does shit. And it's messed up because I don't friggin' want to see these characters die. Catherine's friggin' awesome. I said Catherine's friggin' awesome. I'm sorry. I'll tame myself again. I'm glad she's dead. It saved me the trouble of delivering you from her clutches. She has poison. I'm glad she's gone. Your silence bothers me, child. She was important to me, Mother. I loved her. Mother only laughed at Rosa, as Rosa screamed about her pain. Out her pain? Rosa felt her arms shake. Felt strong arms shake her awake. What is going on? I don't know what's... Rosa! She opened her eyes and was hit by a strange sadness that crushed her. She was dazed for a moment. Why was she so sad? And then she remembered. Her best friend was gone. She was gone. Rosa? How are you feeling? Gilly sat by her bed, a hand in hers. She didn't realize she was holding on to it tightly in her fitful sleep. She broke from his grasp and clutched her knees. Rosa? She remained silent. I came to check on you. You went into shock and lost consciousness. I can only imagine how hard it must have been for you to see her like that. His words echoed in her brain, yet she did not register much of their meaning. Rosa still refused to speak, and Gilly fidgeted with his glove. The wake will take place as soon as possible, Rosa. I also wanted to let you know that she is being taken care of. He's hiding something. Wait, hold on. What did he say? The wake will take place as soon as possible. I want to let you know that she's being taken care of. What? He's hiding something. Oh, is that the... She's hiding something. There was a slight triumph in Mother's voice. He wants to get rid of her body as soon as possible. Don't you see it, child? Tell me you're not falling for this shit. Rosa was tired. Mother always the cynic. What mother, always a cynic, would say such things? She hated anyone who came close to Rosa's heart. Rosa didn't want to hear it. She didn't want to deal with anything right now. All she wanted was to wallow in her loneliness, to curl up inside the hole that Catherine had left behind and sleep. My child, let Tell me you see it. Look at how he's unprotrude. I don't know what's going on. Am I missing something? Like, good lord. You have seen it, haven't you? She was mostly hostile, but sometimes even when her sanity returned, she was afraid of this man. How well do you know him, child? I've known him for as long as I knew Catherine, mother. He is a close friend. I didn't ask how long you know him. I said how well. Beyond the mask that he displays in public view, do you know his past? Because I sure as hell don't. I want to know. He's a good-looking man. I want to know his background. Do you even know any of his ambitions or secrets? He is always a private man, mother. Think back, child. Isn't it curious how all his past relationships have ended in disaster? This man is like Taylor Swift, except he doesn't write music. Shit, daughter, why don't you see that? Everything he touches crumbles. That is enough to. This is not enough to accuse him of anything. You idiot. Shit. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed another episode of Cupid. If you guys did, be sure to like or favorite button below. Thanks for the support on the series. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. My name is SDSK, and I will see your beautiful faces on the flip side.